ちょっとこと弾けるからってドヤ顔で物言ってんの。
あんたなんかに話してないわ。
Welcome weebs, today we're going back to the good old high school drama. And I know I did a video about 10 high school romance anime before, but in this list we're going to go over some new ones you might not have heard of. So strap in your tsundere belts and get ready to get slapped in the faces. Here are 10 high school romance anime you must watch. Let's go. Number 10, The Anthem of the Heart.
Beautiful words 言葉を捧げよう
How do you make a romance anime even more emotional? Yeah, music. Yes, the good old July and April kind of music that makes you want to pull out your heart and squeeze it. The Anthem of Heart follows a tragic story of a mute girl named June Naruse. June had gotten the curse of not being able to speak after being too naive and causing her parents to divorce. Now our girl is totally depressed and decides to quit everything until she begins to hear the music of this guy named Tukame Sakagami. It encourages her to join the music club, and will she finally be able to get rid of the curse by learning to sing? This is one of those heartwarming slice of life stories that give the same feeling as a silent voice, so make sure to go with your box of tissues. Number 9, Sounds of Life.
こんにちは、工藤くん。そちらの皆さんはお友達ですか？それに皆さんみたいに楽しい方が入ってくれたらすっごく嬉しいです。
Now, before you ask me, why the hell do you keep recommending music anime, hear me out. Sounds of Life is really good. Like, really good. It involves the good old school clubs and conflicts again, but the real reason it shines is because of its characters and conflicts. Instead of a good guy, we've got a school delinquent whose only skill is music. But when he tries to join the school music club, the club president says, "No bro, the last thing I need is a delinquent in my club." But considering how our main character has a history in music with his grandfather being a popular koto maker, the president gives him a chance. And of course, the club has a cheerful girl, Satowa, so romance begins to blossom soon. Sounds of Life has great romance and music, so make sure to give this a watch. Number 8, Fuka.
何？
ちょっと恋人になってる。
は？
声が大きい。
なんだよ急に恋人って。
When I say this anime is based on a misunderstanding, you should know that I'm referring to the "oh my god, that tsundere slapped the boy in the face" sort of misunderstanding. I mean, come on, this is anime. What'd you expect? Fuka is centralized around Yu Haruna, a loner that loves to use Twitter. One night on his way to buy dinner, he stops to use his phone as he opens his camera to take a picture to upload to Twitter. However, he accidentally bumps into a mysterious high school girl named Fuka Akitsuki, who mistakenly believes that Yu was trying to sneak a picture of her. And from there onwards, the fates of our two lovers intervene to various moments to give birth to true love. Okay, that might be overdramatic, but you get the point. Eventually, this blue-haired girl starts to fall in love, and that's all you need to know. Number 7, O Maidens of the Savage Season.
走れ、メロス。どうした？なんでも。じゃ、集まり悪いし、今日は解散でいい？
If there's one medium that can handle a controversial subject by adding comedy to it, that's anime. Oh Maidens of the Savage Season is a show where you should watch if you were a teenager at some point in your life. And why? Because this knows how to give that nostalgia about that thing called puberty you got back in the day. Remember that time when you thought falling in love was something holy and ceremony and counted fingers until you got your first kiss from a girl? Yes? No? You don't care? Well, my apathetic friend, at least watch this anime so you can imagine what normal teenage years would look like. The story is from the point of view of girls, but there are guys in this anime too, so calm down and watch the anime, will ya? Number 6, Photo Kano.
ナイトメアインパクト。
なんだよもう。
If you are a photographer, you're going to love this anime. It shows how photography could change your life, in a good way or bad way. Well, we'll watch this anime till the end. Oh wait, this is one of those anime where the main character gets an arc with each girl. Is this a harem anime? No. This show is more like Amagami SS. This means that our main character will get an arc with each girl. Think of it as a visual novel. Our main character chooses one girl and we have a couple of episodes that tell their story. And then we go back and see what happens if our main character chooses a different girl. Photo Kano has that usual cliche comedy tone you see in most anime, and most of the major characters are based on the good old character tropes, but it knows how to execute the romance really well, so make sure to give it a watch. Number 5, Rainbow Days.
あ、さっきの
はい、橋場です。
橋場くん。
Rainbow Days is like a buffet. If you don't like one couple, you can always go choose the story of another. You've got the innocent and naive couple, the tsundere and the bad boy couple, and even the extra forward girl and the numb boy couple. As you guessed it, it follows a set of boys rather than one boy. Also, there aren't many love triangles and romance cliches, so compared to other anime, this is actually pretty refreshing feeling. The story feels really simple, and it's all about the couples trying to get together rather than try to shove us with some emotional tension every 5 minutes or so. Sometimes the pacing can be a bit slow and you'll start to hate the girl named Mari, but most of the time you're going to love this show. Number 5, Boarding School Juliet. Yes, you guessed it right, you genius. This is about Romeo and Juliet, but this time we're in high school. Has Shakespeare approved this anime for production? Well, we don't know. Is Shakespeare chilling in the afterlife watching anime? Well, we don't know, but what we do know is how great this anime is. It's the love story you've seen millions of times, but you're still invested in these characters and their high school adventures. Oh, and did I mention these two have to keep their relationship a secret? That's right, it's the good old love in the shadows type story every romance anime fan needs to watch every once in a while. And if you love those hate the guy first, then love the guy next type of stories, then you'll definitely love this show. Just don't expect a tragic ending though. Number 3, True Tears.
悲しいわ。とっても悲しい。
Yes, the title has the word tears in it, so it's time you get ready with a box of tissues. The premise has followed us the protagonist of Shinchicharu Nakagami as he finds himself in the position many people would dream to be in. Imagine, living under the same roof with the girl you have a crush on. My god, this guy must be living a very hard life. But this is anime we're speaking about, so expectations come crashing down when he notices the girl he likes ends up being a completely different person when she gets home from school. While Hiromi is usually athletic, academically successful, bright as well as popular, she suddenly turns cold and distant when she returns home. What's the reason for this sudden change? Is she using the wrong face wash? Does she need to meet a doctor? Well, to find answers, start to watch the anime and then start crying like a little baby. Number 2, 3D Girlfriend.
こんな女と一緒に。何してんだ、脱ぐなよ。
キャミ着てるけど。
噂通り、とんでもないぞこの女。
ああ、体勢ないんだ。童貞？
If you need an anime that focuses on dating instead of how the couple started dating, then 3D Girlfriend is the show for you. That's right, no need for those fake romantic tensions because our guy and girl straight up start dating one another after one kiss. So what's this anime about? Hikari Tutsutsi is a dull and monotonous boy who rarely enjoys anything in his life. One day, while cleaning the pool, he meets Iroha Igarashi, an exact female version of him, but more popular. She has no friends and prefers to stay alone most of the time, and since both of them have the same traits of personality, a love strikes between the two of them. For those who want to watch this anime expecting a CGI girlfriend hanging out with a 2D guy, then you'll be disappointed, but if you need a romance between an unpopular guy and the strange girl, then this is the show for you. Number 1, My Dress Up Darling.
終わった。
すっごーい。五条くんミシンできる人なの？
And open all the doors to the best girl of 2022. I know, it's surprising how it's only 3 months since 2022 started, but it has already presented us with the best girl of the year. And if anyone dares to argue, they'll be brutally tortured and beaten to death. The reason why this anime is so unique is because of the themes and characters. The whole theme of the show is to do what you like, and a simp hard for this girl called Marin Kitagawa. The characters are built from the usual tropes, with the shy guy and the overpopular girl, but the more we see their lives, the more we see how different they are. I mean, come on, when was the last time you saw an anime guy who wants to be a doll artisan? If you still don't like this anime, just watch it for Marin. She's the best.